Hey guys, what's up? It's Looney TNT. Today we are going to talk about the Protection Warrior, the tank of all tanks, the almighty Protection Warrior. Such a fun class and such a strong class if you guys are playing. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about the stat priorities first, and then we're going to talk about the talents. So, the first thing as a Protection Warrior that you want to understand is your first priority is your bonus armor, obviously. Bonus armor improves physical damage reduction. It also increases your attack power. So bonus armor provides the best physical damage mitigation per stat. So it's just an amazing thing to have, and if it's on a piece of gear, you're going to want it. Second thing you're going to want is you're going to want your mastery. Third thing you're going to want is you're going to want your critical strike, which equals your V skill. Fourth is your haste, and your fifth is multi-strike. Multi-strike seems really cool, but bonus armor and mastery beat it out. So let's go ahead and get into some talents. Those are glyphs. Alright, so here's some talents. So the talents, when you first want to go for your level 15, I like double time just because I like the double charge. I like the ability to be able to move around really fast. I like to be super mobile when I'm tanking. If there's somebody that is not on me, if it's on a healer, that's my job as a tank to go pick it up, and that's what I like to do. Your level 30, you know, I don't think there's any choice here. Your rejuvenation is just by far probably the best one. It's on a 1-minute cooldown. Second wind used to be pretty cool, but it's off of a leech ability now, which I could imagine it could do a lot, but it's only going to get you up to 35% anyway. Because if you get below 35%, then you're going to gain that 35% leech. But then once you get above 35, let's say 36, it stops. So, I don't know. So, this one right here. This one is really, really amazing because your shield slam deals 30% additional damage while your shield block or your shield charge is active. Now, shield block should always be active. That's one of our spells that we need to maintain. It has 2 charges on it, so it's actually really easy to maintain. So it's one of the things that should be maintained anyway. Now, we're not damage dealers, and we shouldn't have to put out a lot of damage, but this is a huge threat gainer for us. So, because our shield block should always be up, I might as well take this. Now, here's, for our level 60 ones, this one's kind of interesting because Dragon Roar is really, really good. I love Shockwave, though. The problem with Shockwave is you can't stun a boss. If you're taking a boss, you cannot stun a boss. If you're taking a lot of ads, you can stun some ads, and you know, they stop hitting you. Awesome. Dragon's Roar, it's a very big hit. It's an AoE hit. You know, I like both of them, but if I had to pick from just running stuff, like if I'm running 5-mans or heroics, and that's what probably you're running if you're looking for a guide, Shockwave is an amazing skill. Alright, now I have Mass Spell Reflection here, but that does not mean it is better than Vigilance. This one is a really, really amazing spell. I've just been playing with Mass Spell Reflect, and it does work sometimes, but I don't know. It's kind of interesting. If it lasted a little bit longer than maybe 5 seconds, because if you cast it, and then, I don't know, it's kind of a funny spell, you know, it's kind of cool, but not sure. Alright, let's go into the 90. So, well, actually, 75, go to Mass, or go Vigilance. Safeguard, you already have a Safeguard, pretty much. It's this spell right here, so you don't really need that. 90. Avatar is awesome. Bloodbath, I don't know if Bloodbath is too great for tanking. Bladestorm, though. Bladestorm versus Avatar. I think that's the question here. I think both are correct. I think Avatar may be a little bit stronger, But Bladestorm is Bladestorm. Being able to spin around and do a bunch of damage to everything is just really, really fun. For your level 100s, Ravager. That's I think that's probably the go-to one. Throw down your axe, do a lot of damage. It's just it's great for tanking because it increases your chance to parry by 30%. That's a lot of percent. 30% for 11 seconds. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. So I think you're going to want to pick that all the time. So let's go ahead and go into Glyphs real quick. Glyphs are kind of, I don't know. Rage is always cool. You know, the shield wall is cool. I go with Bull Rush just because I like to go in and have some rage. I don't really need rage. So you might want to pick a... you know, I've seen a lot of people pick the cleave ability where your heroic strike hits 2 people. That's great too. So it's kind of up to you. All right, guys. So hopefully this little guide helped you guys out. The rotation for tanking, you don't really have a rotation for tanking because if you tried to make a rotation and then you had to swap if you're tanking with a partner in a raid, or if someone pulls 3 adds from the side, you know, you're going to be doing different stuff. So it's pretty much just maintaining your aggro is the biggest thing. Spells to always keep up, though, is your shield block. Your shield block is an amazing spell. Don't forget it. Demoralizing Shout is amazing. It's on a 1-minute cooldown, so don't be afraid to use it. It decreases the damage done to you by the targets that are hit, not just a flat 8 seconds. It's whatever targets that were hit. It decreases it by 20 seconds, and that's for the targets that are hitting you, not for your party members. You have your heal like we talked about. We have your banner. This banner is amazing. Don't be afraid to throw that down. You have a shield barrier also. This is actually a really good spell. I really like this spell. It depending on what I'm doing. Sometimes I like it more than shield block. I know I shouldn't say that. But I like this spell. A spell that automatically absorbs some damage for me is an amazing thing, especially when you're doing 5-mans or something. So don't forget that. Heroic leaps, all that other fun stuff. Alright guys, hopefully this helped you guys out a little bit so you can start tanking and doing some fun stuff. Have some fun on your Protection Warrior. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, and I'll talk to you guys later.